are starting out from the salt pond parking lot, and we're staying just a 2-minute walk up from that. And we're going to walk the salt pond trail over to Lameshur Bay, into the Reef Trail, and to some of the old plantation ruins. And I'm forgetting the name of that major trail. We're connecting to it from the side. I'll tell you later. But it's a beautiful day, and mid-February, 82 degrees, I would say.
My phone said 79. High of 80 today.
79, but it feels like 85. Well, turns out we were going the wrong way. We're trying to hike the Reef Bay Trail via the Lameshur Bay entrance, and we went down to Salt Pond and checked it out and realized the trail wasn't there. So we're heading back past our lodging to connect in with the trail off of this road that goes past the Salt Pond parking lot. So here's our lodging. Right up there is the Salt Pond parking lot. And it's a great little place. It's on Mandal Road. And Amy's going up to get something. And then we should connect in to the trail right up here, just a little further on this Lameshur Road. I made it to my 50th National Park, Virgin Islands National Park, and we're staying way on the southeast part of the island. We're walking the back way to the Reef Bay Trail through Lameshur Bay Beach, and we got a great Airbnb that we can just walk from, and so excited to be my 50th park. The road into Great Lameshur Bay Trail is very up and down, steep. Some rental cars might not do it. And we're breathing nice and hard and sweating profusely. So it looks like the road can be pretty muddy coming in. But there are several Jeeps that are coming in. Okay. It's a giant termite nest on the side of the trail. There's actually quite a few. We've seen those in Costa Rica. Did we see any in Belize?
I think so. I don't remember.
Definitely Costa Rica. We made it to where Yazzie Point Trail branches off. We're gonna go to Little Lameshur Bay, and the road is very bad. It's got lots of puddles or potholes filled with water. It rained last night. And mud. So make sure you have a 4-wheel drive vehicle that does 4-wheel drive low. I wouldn't do it without 4-wheel drive low. There's a bunch of this cool coral here, just coral rocks. So pretty. This is Little Lameshur. Lameshur Bay. Not many people. Only people with jeeps here.
Well, I think we could go over there.
There's pelicans out there that are diving for fish. And they go straight down. There goes one. We're at the ruins just off of Lameshur Bay, and there's goats. Oh. I can smell them. They don't smell very good, though neither do I. Hey, how's it going? Oh, look at them up on the top. That's their house. They're like, we have visitors.
Oh wow, look at the coral.
Oh yeah. They made the chimney out of coral. That is really cool. Wow. Oh, here's some brain coral. Right there. That is neat. Goats and the ruins.
They do a little trap.
Do they? Oh, this is really cool. I haven't read about these ruins yet, but we will. We have the book. I don't know if these are sugar mill ruins or someone's estate ruins.
So apparently, if you hear weird things in the woods, they might be goats or donkeys.
Or if you smell something bad. Wow, look at that little hole. I gotta go look there. Hello? I bet bats might like this place. Well, this was definitely a great place to live in its heyday. I think I'll enter through the front door. Wow. Not a bad front yard. Hey. What do you think?
I'll take your picture.
Okay. Let me get this view. Wow. Well, it was a quick downpour and we ran into the hole. And we're inside not getting rained
There's
on.
a little lizard on top of that wood.
There is?
Right in between the
Oh yeah, I see it. Right there. Oh, we scared it. And now I think the rain is over. But we did learn this is the old Lameshur Bay estate. and it was used primarily for the production of bay rum oil. And that bay rum tree is what we've been smelling. It kind of smells like pot.
Well, it's still very raining out there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep, it is raining still. And so that furnace we saw in the beginning is where they would boil the leaves to get the bay rum oil. We're gonna stay in our hole until it stops raining. There's the chimney and the animal troughs from the bay rum factory. It's one of the buildings that the goats were on. They also had a sugar factory here too. And I think the rain is done. Look at that view, it's crazy. So this is a tamarind tree that was hit by lightning, split in half. And we see some tamarind pods up there. And tamarind is delicious in tamarinade. I'm gonna look for some pods on the ground. Amy's got it hooked up. Wow, yeah, put that one down. He's like, no, don't.
Aggressive! Okay,
Is it biting you?
No, it's pinching me.
Huh. Well, noted.
Over. That one I gotta catch that one too. That one's gonna hurt.
Amy's catching them. Hermit crab.
Do it quick! Do it quick, Floor!
The ground is alive here. The trail starts to narrow here after the Bordeaux Mountain trailhead. We're still on the Lameshur Bay Trail, which is 2.8 miles to get to the Reef Bay plantation from here. And there's a lot of those hermit crabs. Amy got distracted here. Huge cactus on this trail with a termite nest in it, and then the termites have made tunnels throughout this rock. Really neat. So Amy was drinking water and looked over and spotted a tamarind tree with a bunch of low pods. We are gonna have some tamarind lemonade tonight. Well, this trail is a lot of up and down. The ups are pretty steep, and the downs obviously are as well. But the breeze feels really nice. Sorry to disturb you. You okay? I woke him up. We're just walking by. It looks looks like it has something wrong with its fur.
Bedhead.
Bedhead?
Yeah, it does look a little funky in the face.
Yeah. It's not scared of us. I guess we'll just walk by. We'll look out on the trail. This is the sugar boiling room where they would boil the sugar cane mash into brown sugar molasses. And the people were enslaved to do this work. Here's one of the ovens and drain pipes. It is really interesting to be able to see this, and sad to know that so many people were enslaved here and spent their days in these hot ovens. It sounds like really dangerous work. It was, I think, such bad conditions. There was a group of enslaved people that escaped and then they got caught. And they managed to get away for a little bit, and they went out to Rams Point and all committed suicide because they didn't want to be enslaved and work in these conditions. So it really is a sad history here. Hopefully people pay attention to that when they're here.
Under a tamarind tree and forget picking the green ones. You need them to make this sound. And then out comes the tamarind. And then you can eat that stuff off the seeds.
How's it taste?
Sour,
Like a lemon?
like a tamarind.
Right off of the sugar plantation is this tamarind tree with all the pods. There's some really ripe ones.
Look at those guys. Don't you bite me.
These guys are everywhere.
Sorry.
He's okay. They do bite. This was the steam-powered engine that was made in Scotland and brought here in 1816. And the steam power turned the gears that crushed the sugar cane to get the juice out of it so it could be boiled down into sugar. And then a hurricane in the early 1900s put an end to producing sugar here, as well as decreasing economic conditions. So that it would be crushed in there, and then it would come out here and be boiled in these pots to a sugary goo, and then they would stick trays underneath it and collect the goo. I'm sure quite a few people were quite badly burned. Here's the whole sugar plantation. That's where the steam engine is. We're gonna head down to the water. We found the tamarind jackpot here. This is all tamarind pods. Amy's tongue is raw from eating too much tamarind. Amy found a sea sponge that's kind of squishy and some coral that just washed up. Here's the beach off of the sugar plantation, off the Reef Bay Trail. It's starting to rain again. We walked on the beach. Now we're cleaning our feet. It's a nice beach.
Yeah.
Full of coral and shells. And we're getting ready for the hike back. We've been out 4 hours so far. What do you think of this hike?
I think it's great as I'm sitting on the beach. It's not going to be fun to go back up that hill.
Well, there's actually like 3 hills. Up, down, up, down, up, down. But hopefully we'll get back before dark. We're leaving the beach. We are sucking air. Coming back up this hill is rough. We're on, I think, mile 6 total. It's gonna be 10 miles round trip. And it's warm. We're saturated in sweat. Yep. There's these millipedes on branches right on the trail. There's one. And then there's one right there too. Yep. And right there. Still heading back. Some of the views from the trail.
Hello, how are you? Where are you in there? That thing is huge. Look at that sucker. Hi.
This is the biggest one we've seen so far.
He is like, he's so big he's fuzzy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's trying to get you.
I'm not sticking my finger in there.
Well, it's getting dark. We were at 6.5 hours so far. We're walking back on the Lameshur Bay trail or road. And we haven't seen anyone. How many people would you say we saw today on the trail? 3. 3 people hiking this trail. It's a good one to get away from the crowds. And beautiful views and cool ruins and wildlife. We saw weasels, birds, hummingbird, warbler, morning glory, morning dove. What else did we see?
Lizards,
Lizards.
hermit crabs,
Yeah, hermit crabs.
mud.
We saw mud. I think that's probably it. Oh, pelicans. Pelicans diving for fish. That was really cool. Saw a lot of coral and seashells. Yeah, got rained on probably 3 or 4 times. This is a nice hike, especially if you're staying at an Airbnb near Salt Pond. You don't have to get in your car all day. Guess what kind of tree this is? A tamarind. So many. So many. They all look ripe too. We're hiking up this steep hill and there's a rainbow right there.
There. Oh yeah.
Right there. Nice. Well, right now I'm taking a video of you by this sign. We're almost back. We're only 0.1 mile from our Airbnb. We came from that way, and it was a very nice day.
It's almost dark.